Right, okay. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry if it might, I'm sorry if it's a bit loud with the traffic behind me. I'll try and make myself clear. I'll try and, speak up. Yeah, this is an unusual one. It's well, it is a motovlog, but because I'm filming from the bike all the time. But it's also a tram and a bus vlog. Okay. And it's great, it's lovely. It's filmed on the Wirral Heritage Tramway. That was on the 2nd of October. Yeah, lovely day. Yeah, let's get into it now, okay? Right, so let's find our home screen. Miniature resolve. For fuck's sake, what is wrong with this fucking computer? It's always playing up when I need it to. Come on, okay, there you go. Apple for you. I don't know, Macs are so expensive, but you know what I mean. Jesus. Yeah, okay. Feature resolve. This is my editing host, as you see, and here we have the video in question. It's got Oxford in it, but that's another video. I've moved the Oxford stuff to a different video, okay? Right then, yeah, that's the Mersey Tunnel, which is actually in at the end, but just go to the start of this section because this is the section which for this video. There's other stuff on the timeline, different videos, okay? Right, so what was it, Command F? Yeah, here we are. Okay, so press go. Hang on, should be at the start. Oh shit, man, it's gone to Oxford. Have a little bit of Oxford. What? Oh, fuck. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna have to. Okay, I'm gonna cut this, and then I'll be back when it's when I found the bit because this doesn't tally with the this screen doesn't tally with the timeline. Okay, I thought it did. Right. Okay, we're back. We're in business. Yeah. Okay, this is the start of it. I'll just take the volume down on this, and that's because you've got the traffic already to contend with, and I want you to hear the actual trams and the buses, not just me and my motorbike. Right, here goes. Go. Yeah, okay, I'll just take this volume down slightly, okay? Yeah, okay. Right, so following the bus now, this is a Bristol, I think. 1968 registration, heading for the museum itself. Yeah. On this day, actually, buses were departing from the depot to go all over the Wirral Peninsula. I didn't follow any because I could have ended up absolutely anywhere. Yeah. So I stuck around this kind of zone, Woodside. Yeah, if you know Woodside, nice Crosville. That. Yeah, Bristol VR, 1981, that one. Daimler, 1971. That's around Atlantean, very early one, 1950s one. And that livery is Wallasey Corporation, okay? Which is local. If you don't know the area, Wallasey is kind of next to Birkenhead, okay? Yeah, right. Military vehicles here on display. See his tank. Yeah, lorry, armoured cars, Land Rover. But over there there's don't know whether you saw that. There was yeah, there's two things I think we may have missed. Just on here, on the left, that's a Harley Davidson Ultra Limited. I'll put it in the screen. I'll put it on the screen so you can see it because it passed in now. And there was also a Green Goddess fire engine, not a Green Goddess tram, just before in the far corner. Okay, we talked about these. That's the same Bristol VR that we saw before, I think. Yep. We'll have a drink. Okay then. So here we go. Here's that Croswell. judging by the radiator, that's also a Bristol, the make of the bus. I don't know anything about it. I don't know what year it's from or anything. Kind of 1940s, 50s build. They ran them until the 1960s. Yeah, okay, you have to like kind of go around the block here to go out to the front. Okay, some Birkenhead buses coming up on the left now, single decker, and the double just in front. Come on, come on. What are we doing? We turn right here, I think. Yeah, yeah, I thought maybe I could get through, but I couldn't. But what you see here, oh, hang on. Yeah, we'll be coming back there in a second. I think I did a U-turn here. Yeah, I did a U-turn so you can see this beautiful Birkenhead bus, the double-decker from the front face off. There it is, yeah. Very distinctive destination lights. See the numbers. They've got these like kind of squared off corners and stuff. I remember these from the 1960s, and Mum used to take us to Birkenhead. That bus has actually already been in a sister company video. That was in the video for Hey Bear Glen and Cut 2D, featuring Nicky Simmons. That's a music video, okay? More about those things later, okay? That's not 869, sorry. That's a baby grind, yeah. That's 245. 869. This is the last Liverpool Streamliner, which is the bogey tram. This has 4 wheels, so it looks pretty much the same, but it's slightly shorter. They use these shorter ones to get around the corners, because the longer ones, because they've got bogies, they couldn't make side the corners, yeah. Here, that's Birkenhead 20. That's been in a video very recently. Oh, shut up, you fuckwit! Yeah. Fucking traffic, man. Yeah, okay, that's Birkenhead 20. That's been in a video recently. I wasn't on the bike, but I filmed it. That's on YouTube, so you can find it quite quickly. Yeah, okay. Come on then. I'm so impatient. I keep darting forward and almost crashing into people. I'm so impatient. But no, that was a good point on this occasion, thankfully. Nobody was hurt, no vehicles were damaged. Okay then, so this bridge, rather nice, but we're just going past it now. It does feature in a previous video, leads on to eventually to the Kingsway Tunnel. We'll be taking the Queensway Tunnel back at the end of this video. Okay, when I say back, I'm back over the Mersey, back over the river, and into Liverpool. Because this, as you can see, is Birkenhead, okay? So, yep, on the left here, just poking over the skyline there. You can see the what's called the Radio City Tower. It was actually called the Beacon. When I was a kid, I went up it in the late 60s when it was first built, first opened. Yeah, hang on. What are we doing? Oh right, yeah. I thought I could go through that, and I was going to go through that, but I realised quite quickly that there were cameras around and stuff, and you're not supposed to ride on this particular tram line. You can on others, but not on this particular stretch. So I kind of thought about it, but no, not a good idea, especially if it's going on YouTube. Yeah. Well, we're just turning back and heading back to where we came in. We'll end up in a second. We'll be around the corner and we'll see lots and lots and lots of buses. So they're coming down. Right, here we are. Yeah. Doesn't say. Possibly Liverpool Corporation, maybe not. Manchester GM buses delivery kind of very early after Selneck, because they had a ground to that livery later. I know because I went to Manchester Uni and I remember that was when they were in 1982, and that was when they were kind of changing over. But yeah, originally that was Selneck. It was called Selneck, which was after Manchester Corporation, which was an all red livery. Yeah. Okay, we've got these buses. 1981 Bristol VR. 81 again, okay, 1972. There are lots of Atlanteans and Daimlers around actually. Now that looks like a Midland Red, close to me, I think it's a Midland Red, I'm not sure, but I think it is. This guy just didn't know he was like transfixed by his surroundings, so I just had to wait for him to stop meddling about in his bag. Okay, you see me now? Okay, cool. Right. Okay. All these bus freaks, bet you didn't know there were this many. Okay then, right, this is might be Blackpool. It's a bit like Blackpool, that one. It's PD2, PD2 I think. Southport Corporation, I remember those as well. They still had those in, I don't know, I think late 70s, early 80s they had those still running. Hang on. Bristol attack in there, yeah, or it looks like Bristol RE. And over here, not sure about that one. Hang on. Navigating the crowd. Yeah, okay. Bristol VR, yeah, it's a towing bus, I think. Oh no, it's a tourist bus. It's a tour bus, yeah. Come on. Bedford OB type, that, yeah, that's like post-war. Very, very popular vehicle, worldwide, really. Yep. Is that a guy? I don't know quite what that is. Okay. Leyland National. Yeah. Exiting the exhibition site now. There's 3 exhibition sites over here actually. This is the second one, I think. Oh no, this is Pacific Road or Shore Road. Shore Road, I think it's called. Yeah. That looks like a London bus. That looks very much like a London bus to me. Maybe it's not actually. Former London bus, maybe. But I can see this one is a London bus because I can just see that that tube thing, circle with a line through. London Transport. Okay. Yeah, Leyland National, another really popular motor bus. So they weren't very reliable. I don't know. I've got no idea. I'm not technically minded with buses. But yeah, here's is it back in the 20? This one, I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, that's the one we saw before in close up. And then on the left here, we've got this like Manchester bus backing in to the yard here. But on the left here, we've got some lovely Birkenhead, old Birkenhead buses. I remember these; they're gorgeous. Come on, Jesus! I suppose they've got to take their time, haven't they? There's so many people around. Anyway, what you can see there, yeah, is actually the 1920 Wallasey Corporation tram. You see that going here in a minute. Okay, another motorbike here. What's that? The Yamaha. There are lots of motorbikes because there's actually there are vintage motorbikes as well on display, but they were inside the museum. I didn't want to go off my motorbike myself, so that's why everything's done at a certain distance. But yeah, okay. Right then, well, that's a guy. It's up on the radiator. That gives it away. Leyland Wallasey Corporation livery again. You can see 245 Baby Grand. The last of 2 Baby Grands, one of which is Liverpool's last tram, 293, which is like stored in the main trolleybus museum main trolley museum, USA. And it's in very poor condition. It was left outside the shed for many years. I think it's possibly still, it might be inside the shed now, but it's in a right old state. Sorry, just wait for this guy to finish what he's doing. Yeah, here we go. 245. Now that is in a 6 company video already. They've done it cut too deep. Same as the blue bus that we saw before, and it's filmed. It's actually positioned right about there. But at that point, the line was running right through to Woodside. At the moment, it's being it's concatenated. So I think the trams actually stop here. I think this is Shore Road. I think the trams. This is the current terminus, as far as I know. That's a Lisbon tram. Yeah. Last time I was in Lisbon was when was it? 1987. Yeah. So there were loads of those. I assume there are still lots of them. I know that they've made replicas since the originals. Some of them have ended up in different countries, but a lot of them. I mean, it was midsummer when I was there with my girlfriend, and I remember that some of the windows were glassless. They were just because it was so hot. You know, you had the window. You know, the frames. You had the frames, but no glassing. Okay then. Right. So this is Lisbon tram. Where are we? We're just waiting for people now. Changing the direction. Doing the trolley pole. Okay then. You can actually ride on the tram line. Yeah, there is a section in the middle which I wanted to cross, which would have been a bit risky, I think, with all those cameras around, especially. Okay, on the left we've got a record fair, but we've also got a car, a vintage car meet going on there. That's the third side. Okay. Unfortunately, you'll see a bit of it. And not much, because I didn't want to go off the motorbike. I didn't want to like kind of park it, leave it unattended. Yeah. But anyway, for now, that'll be coming soon. I've been around the block again. This is right there. This is beautiful. I love this like COVID fun. I love the buildings around this bit. Yeah. See, beautiful in the sunshine, next to the river. I mean, amazing. Absolutely amazing. The record fair is just around the corner. I don't know where I go next. Let's go. Sorry, I can't speed it up, can I really? Because I want this to be in time with these videos. Yeah, okay, what did I do next? Oh, right, so I went back up this way. Hang on, yeah, I think I know what I did. Railway building. Oh right, that's that same one that I mentioned earlier, the one that you saw parked. I followed that back through. Yeah, that was in the video for Payday to Cut 2D, featuring Nicky Simmons. Yeah, and that was released. If you haven't seen it, it's on YouTube. The unmastered version's on YouTube anyway. I don't know about the master. No, I don't think the master one is, but that was filmed in 2017, but the album came out when the album was recorded, which was in 2020 and late 2019. Okay then, here's yeah, I know what I'm waiting for. It's on the left. You can't see it. I'm waiting here because I can see something, but the GoPro can't see it yet. Here it is, right? Okay, that's a 1931-32 Liverpool tram. Yeah, 762, I think the number is. And that's the pre-war, yeah, pre-war Liverpool livery, red, not green. Beautiful, man. The baby ground's just coming up now. You see them alongside each other in a second. There we go, baby ground. And 1931-32 tram. The baby ground was built in 1941. I've ridden on that as well, by the way. I've actually been on that one. And I've been on 869 in the Christchurch Trolley Museum. That's actually a streamliner, or a liner as they were called in Glasgow, as they were sold, otherwise known as Green Goddesses. This looks like Green Goddess, but it doesn't have bogies, so Baby Ground is just a short version, yeah? Yeah, okay. think that's a Bristol lorry, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it. Possible? What knows? Okay. On the top, on the back, but I think it is a little national, I'm not sure. Right then, so this time we're going to go in and have a little look at maybe one or two cars, but literally only one or two, because I didn't want to leave my bike unattended, as I said. So the problem is that it's all filmed from a distance. Yeah, it would have been lovely to mingle. It was great mingling with the traffic on the bike, but mingling with the crowds, with all those cars and everything, you know, no, I didn't want to leave my bike anyway. And you know, to be honest, I could have left it with someone. I could have left my motorbike for somebody to look after, but everyone was busy, you know. And if something happens to it, you can't blame that person. Here's the cars, right? Okay. Well, that was a Morris Minor. There's just a Volkswagen camper, minibus, yeah. Volkswagen minibus. That's an L-Reg. I remember before. It's 1973. But the really exciting ones are to the left there. Unfortunately, you can't see them. Veteran vintage cars as well. Yeah. Okay. I don't know, but I think the one on the left here, I think this might be a Ford Corset, but I'm not certain. Don't know very much, do I? I'm not certain about anything. Yeah, okay. Whatever, man. Yeah. Car buffs or no buffs. Funny word, but I haven't used that word ever in my life. Car freaks, car fans, whatever. I know exactly what all these things are. One glance. Come on then. Yeah, Bristol Ledecca. H3. Used to get the H buses, loads, lots and lots, as a child. Used to get them along Wavershey Road, you know, going into the city centre where my nan lived, to Barring Park, which was near where my parents lived, yeah. Barring Park Road. Yeah, again, looks like we've got to wait for the man to... Oh, fuck off, man. Jeez. Well, okay. Yes, there's a lot of older people, but there's a lot of younger people as well. There's a good cross section of the public around here. They're not all bus fans and tram fans, just like some day out. So, you know, something's happening, so they're taking their families, and it's lovely. You know, nice weather, free, didn't pay for anything. Couldn't complain at all. Sorry about the traffic behind me. I can't do anything about that, obviously. Okay, we've got. There's the same Bristol Ledecca coming down from the right. And they didn't always have the doors. You know, they often had like fully open platforms on the back. You know, the back loaders. They weren't all back loaders. A lot of Bristol Ledeccas have front doors. They're the concertina ones, but they're still half cabs. The Ribble buses, meanwhile. Which I think were like Queen Mary's, I think they were. Well, they look like Queen Mary buses anyway. In Liverpool, they had flat fronts, but they had radiator wheels. Bizarre. I remember there were quite a few B-Reg. When was that? 1964, something. Yeah. Anyway, back to the lovely buildings, and there you go. Okay, here we go. Bristol Ledecca again. Guy with the beard. I saw him before you. I've been there for about, well, he was there when I arrived. Yeah, I decided at this point it was time to go home, so I'm just programming my GoPro, my TomTom, yeah. Penny Lane, that's where I live at the moment. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so you're crossing the Mersey Tunnel. Let's go along that. Let's go. Cool.
You will arrive at your destination at 1:08 p.m.
I've got this out, and I'm covering one of the dials here. I've got my speedometer on the left, which you need through the tunnel, because the TomTom stops working when you go through the Mersey Tunnel. That's because I've been doing Uber Eats. I did like kind of £16 something Uber Eats before I set off here, because I do need money. I'm not doing well financially at the moment. I'm doing really crap, and it's a bit worrying, to be honest. But I'll make it. I'll do it. Yeah, anyway, this is like kind of the journey back, or a little bit of it. We're going to go through the tunnel pretty soon. You see here that we're heading towards Hamilton Square. Yeah. You might remember recently a video with me riding a 650 Kawasaki, or less than, yep, 650 Kawasaki, and part of that was just around this corner here. Then that is Hamilton Square. I think you see on the right coming up. So you see how central the museum is to the centre of Birkenhead, if you like. We've got Market Street there and Argyle Street, but enough there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Hamilton Square, New York Central Park, was based on Hamilton Square. There you go. This video, this location also featured in a previous video. It may well have been A-Bay, Dunham Cup 2D. Was it that one? I don't know. It was one of the ones I shot here. I did a few here. Might have been a different one, but it was in 2017. So yeah, although that album came out in 2020, there was the original version. That was Angelica 2. Just checking my go try that. Angelica 2, or the Angelica 2 project, was released in 2020, and that had like double the number of tracks and female vocals on every track, whereas Angelica, which was released in 2018, didn't. Okay, that's the difference between those two. If you want to check out sister company Batcat, check out our YouTube channel. Yep. Now this is the motorcycle lane into the Queensway Tunnel. Last time, in the last video featuring the tunnels, we went through the Kingsway Tunnel. This is the Queensway Tunnel. The difference is this one has quite a few curves and stuff, which means that the speed limit is 30 miles an hour. The other one straight to that's 40 miles an hour. Yeah. Anyhow, this is into the tunnel now, into the Mersey Tunnel. It's the new one, isn't it, Queensway? Not sure, but yeah, whichever one. Yeah. I'm going to leave you now with a song, a sister company song, from here to the other side of the water. Okay. So thanks for watching. Hope you like the video. If you like it, give it a like, and it'd be lovely if you could subscribe too. Okay, music now, over and out.
Sense the thread of piranha.
Round and round, okay with this, babe, I'm not just fucking dream.